And then both men will still have one attempt to go. Since his junior world success a year and a bit ago, he's added a bit more extra weight, about 8 or 9 kilos, up from 153 to 162. So this for the lead. Well, battle's really been joined here between Iran and Russia. No question about that, because these men are moving away. 208 kilos. So Udashin in third place on 205, Skibatis on 200, so 8 kilos separating the first four. And then there's a gap down to Matthias Steiner, who now at this particular moment is 14 kilos off the lead. So the bar going up even further for Shigishev, who's new rising star. Showed us a little bit of what he was about last year in the Junior World Championships in Bucharest, when he totaled up 423. But already has indicated that he's well on his way to a whole lot better, and is going to be a major player. Could this man be the ultimate heir apparent to Hossein Rezazadeh? He's absolutely in the pole position at the moment. 245 on the bar for the lead in the clean and jerk, and to enhance his advantage as the overall leader. Well, he's really on a roll at the moment, cheekily looking around there just to say, I can do a whole lot more. And 453 is his running total. He's now, well, he's 13 kilos ahead of Artem Udashin, who of course is out of the competition. So Shigishev out of the competition, Velagic of Germany in the first half out of the competition, and Udashin out of it as well. So it's all down to Steiner at the moment. Steiner, who currently finds himself in third place. I don't mind the snatch record going. I don't much mind the total record going, but I want to keep my clean and jerk record of 263. Well, it only goes to enhance his advantage in the snatch, but this would be some performance. A record that stood for 8 years. He has done 3 kilos more than this back in Tehran, but that was not on a competition stage, not on a championship stage, under the lights, in front of a packed audience. A little prayer to find that strength, to combine mind and body. Oh, it's a new world record! 214 kilos. Vedat Salimi of Iran at acknowledges and re-energizes from the audience. It might have been more, and there is Hossein Rezazadeh, the man from whom he has taken the record by a kilo. 8 years on, records are there to be taken, and Hossein generous in that. And the two teammates rejoice because Iran have ended the first half with gold and bronze, but Badad Salimi has a massive advantage of 14 kilos over Igor Shemechko of the Ukraine, who takes the snatch silver medal, and he's 16 kilos ahead of his teammate Sajjad Anush Iravani, who collects the bronze. And Yong Kwong, the 2009 world champion, in 4th place at the halfway stage. And effectively, this man, with his power, his strength, and his mind, has left the rest scrapping for silver and bronze. $464 kilos, and that would put him, what, 6-7 kilos off winning or taking or having a go at least at the overall world record. But first of all, he's got to lift this. He's that close if he makes this. 250. 250 in Tehran. 250 in the Asian Championships. It's possible. Amazingly good, clean. Conserves energy with that efficiency. Chucks it overhead. Brings that left foot forward. Holds it. Very confident. So suddenly from 455 to 464. And completely commanding and dominating this. He won the title last year with 453, so you get a measure of the progress. And Yong Kwon, who won this in 2009, 445. Matthias Steiner, who won the Olympic title with 461. Victor Skebartis, who won it in 2007, 442. Hossein Rezazadeh, who won this in 2006 with 448 and won it in 2005 in Doha with 461. He won the Athens title with 472.5, the great Hossein Rezazadeh, the same weight, in fact, that he produced in 2002. He Mulay of Iran, and it would give him a 9-kilo advantage over Alexei Lovchev. And then it would be pretty massive down to, what, Peter Naj on 191. That'll be 18 kilos. So already this competition has taken a certain and decisive shape, hasn't it, between the two Russians and the Iranian. Russia. So 209 kilos. And by a kilo. A new personal best and a really useful advantage now.
Yeah, he needed that advantage to take the pressure off going into the clean and jerk. Just put the pressure back on everybody else, but had to work hard on this. Caught it overhead, but bar going forwards. He did did the right thing by driving straight out. If he'd sat at the bottom, he'd have probably lost that forward. Drove straight out, managed to get back underneath it. It's a great sequence of lifts.
So we come to the halfway. 6 lifts and total 450. He's now sitting on 458. Albagov. Universiad won it with 459. European Championships only had to collect 442 there. If he makes it, the competition's still alive. If he doesn't, the title goes to Iran. Can he make it? The competition is still alive.
Wow, that was superb lifting. Isn't it great to see at the end of the day? Final competition, all coming down to the final lift. He's done everything he possibly can. He's now going to go and sit and watch and wait.
Well, that takes Albagov to 464, and that is 4 kilos ahead. So it's 4 kilos that actually Mulai needs, but he's put the bar to 260.
Luckily for them, he got 205 in on his second attempt, so he ups his game to 210. Hopefully he's got his head in this competition. He's got a clean and jerk best of 255. Almost exactly the same as Salimi. Third and final attempt, and it's a good one. Can he hold it? Yes, he can. 210. So Salimi, Bedad Salimi of Iran has 2 replies now to come out. And what's your best guess, Michaela? Go 211 and then go for a world record, something like that?
Yeah, sounds like a sensible call to me. They would obviously like to take all of the gold medals. That's the weight that's been posted, so it looks like he is going to come out 211. But Albagov, that is a phenomenal lift. Having missed his first, he's then succeeded with 205, 210, equal personal best that he did back in 2012. So it's good to see him back in world-class and best form at these World Championships.
To pull this off for the Russians to win the world title overall. He needs this lift to take him ahead of Salimi back on top. He needs it to get a medal of any color in the clean and jerk. He's in 4th. Not CM, the Estonians ahead of him.
That's better. He's not going to make the same mistake again. He's right up there now. Gold on the clean and jerk, gold overall. There's only one lifter that can take the overall gold away from him, and that's
Salimi. Yes, Salimi's got 1 lift left, and he's going to go for it. Of course he is. He's the Olympic champion, 2 times world champion, and Ruslan Albagov. He's right now got first places across the board. He's done all he can do. He hit the 252 after a great deal of pressure. His total, 462. The lead total, Salimi, 457. So 5 kilos between them. We know Salimi's heavier, so he needs 6 kilos to beat him. So 6 kilos up on his previous 251. He needs 257. Salimi's personal best, 255. So he's going to have to pull something out of the bank, and it just doesn't look like Salimi's got what it takes today.
No, that's expected. Well, 207 for his third attempt. But he is heavier than Lovchev, so he needs to take the extra kilo.
And he's got it. Well, minor blip at the start of the competition, and that's probably why he's shaking his head. That's limited how far he was able to progress. But a really good recovery, 207. Question is now, we've got two lifters remaining in the competition. Masoud of Egypt and Lovchev of Russia.
Second place at the moment, and still Gormanisyan, who's finished his lifting, the Armenian, in the overall bronze medal position. So wants these extra 9 kilos, which would give him 454 and put him up into overall first place. And Alexian of Armenia has decided to call it a day. Obviously the injury is something he can't get over in sufficient time. So this for the lead, the overall lead, 454 kilos. If he makes it, would be his total. Good drive.
No problems this time. Let's put him up into the lead. Pressure now back on Lovchev.
However, that second attempt, it really limited his opportunities because he can do no more now.
Really strong, standing out of the clean. Much better drive to arm's length.
Right here, 220 kilos. Lasha Telekadze, third attempt, world record. Just happened.
Gentlemen, 220 kilo snatch. 220 kilos. I didn't think I'd see that.
That's a mythical thing that we've talked about as kids to see.
A 220 kilo snatch, and he's done it again in a way that I can't believe I'm saying it, but you see this lift and you think, this guy can do more.
He could do more. Absolutely. Look at that. As you mentioned, Sean, this is something, since kids, since childhood, you think 220 kilos, mythical.
This is a mountain that could never be climbed. Yeah.
And he looks like he's reached it and is looking for the next mountain.
Right.
It did not have any impact on him, and now we are looking at a 257 kilo clean and jerk, and if he is successful, this will be a 468 kilo.
No, 477.
Thank you, sorry, world record.
And an all-time total record.
once again, Lasha Talahadze has done the unthinkable.
477 kilo total, 257, and look at this lift. Look at the way he stands up with 257 kilos on his shoulders.
For the 105 plus kilo A category. Just a few moments.
And with that, we have concluded weightlifting at the 2017 IWF World Championships.
Lasha, and yet it is truly an outlier among outliers. Let's see if he can do it one more time.
So here's Lasha Talahadze, third attempt, 217 kilos, world record at plus 109.
I don't even know what to say.
Say nothing, it's fine. I'm right there with you.
It is truly a superhuman performance. It is something that is up there with the best athletic achievements of history. Look at how easy it is, too.
Remarkable.
That is just unbelievable.
And again, after the 80s, I think there were a number of us, ourselves included, who didn't think we'd ever see a 215 or more snatch again. And Lasha, basically, we're getting spoiled.
So this will close out this year's World Championships. A world record 257 kilo attempt for Lasha Talahadze of Georgia. He will have a 474 kilo total. If successful, that too will be a new world record.
Simply amazing.
It really is. The knee wrap was unraveling, and he throws 257 overhead like it's a final warm-up. We've seen a lot of supers, very strong supers in this session, but I would argue none of them moves weight the way Lasha does.
Yeah, it's just remarkable. Just remarkable.
So now, with that being done,
We're done.
that's true. But Lasha marches one step closer to legendary status. This is now his third straight World Championships. Successful with this 220, he will return it to 220 kilos, and this is going to match the most ever in history of this sport. 220 kilos. Lasha Talahadze, third attempt.
Doesn't even make it look hard.
It doesn't. And just like in 2017, when we said it then, you see that happen, and the only thing you think is he can do more.
Yeah, look at this. What? This just defies all logic.
All right, maybe he's better than Pisciarenko.
Well, in the snatch he is. That is just crazy.
This is something we, for decades, never thought we'd see. A man snatching 220.
Oh, we've
seen
now
it
seen it
twice. Right? And he's done it
since 2017.
more. Yeah. I'd say.
This will give Lasha a
480. What is 484.
484.
Remarkable.
This is for history right here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Remarkable. Lasha Delahate with 264 kilos. A monstrous 484 total. Something that
Has never happened.
beyond unprecedented.
I don't even know.
Just soak this in.
Lasha Talahadze, strongest man currently walking the planet, maybe ever in the sport.
So now, look at that background. And now,
5
I
feet in
mean,
the air.
the most prolific snatch, you know, the athlete who owns the most prolific snatch in history has now made his stamp on the clean and jerk.
Yeah.
And he's done it to